This is Travis, and welcome to Drunk Talk. Stay sober, my friends.
What's going on, brothers and sisters? Travis coming back at you with another round of Drunk Talk. It's been a minute. It's been about a month. I don't know, I've just been super busy, and I guess making videos hasn't been a major priority in my life at the moment. I'm also having a hard time coming up with material. For me, it's just my life. At this point in my life, I'm more of a sober person than I am an alcoholic, if that makes sense. So for me I almost have to like regurgitate my past life in order to come up with material for new people in sobriety. And it's important for me to remember my past, but it becomes a little almost depressing to regurgitate a life I left behind. I don't like to sit there and think about all my mistakes, and I left that life behind. It's gone. It's dead to me. I remember it. I keep it in my mind so I don't go back to it, obviously. I don't want to trick myself into thinking that I can start drinking again. I quit for a reason. And it's that's why I have a hard time going to AA meetings. It's because it's like you're just sitting there listening to people whine and complain and bitch and moan, and sobriety to me is opportunity. Sobriety to me is my life. Sobriety to me is my everything. So whining and complaining about sobriety is something that you're never going to hear me do. And that's what brought me to this video. I don't understand why people are always whining and crying about, I want to call it the opportunity that they've been given. A lot of people don't come to terms with the fact that they're an alcoholic, so they just don't understand it, and they just go through their entire life drinking and doing the same things, and then usually dying an early death or just living a crappy life. So I don't get why people, they whine, oh, it's so hard, it's so tough, I just want to go back. Why would you want to go back to the crappy thing that you left? It'd be like getting out of the ghetto and then saying, you know what, I'm going to go back to the ghetto. This is way too good for me. Things are going right. I'm going to head back. It's tough. It's tough not living out of the ghetto, but back to the ghetto I'm going to go. You should be cherishing the fact that you're sober. Yeah, there's good days, there's bad days, but everybody has good days and bad days. It doesn't mean that it's an alcohol issue. A good day or a bad day doesn't automatically just say, oh, I'm an alcoholic, I'm having a bad day, that means it's an alcohol issue. No, it's called life and living. You have to cope with these things. And whining and crying and saying, oh, I want to go back to drinking is one of the stupidest things you could ever say, because it's just like saying I want to throw my life away. I want to go back to the same life that sucked before. You should be cherishing and loving the fact that you're sober and take advantage of the opportunity that you have. Because every day that you're sober, you're given opportunity. You go on these Facebook websites or whatever, and you always see these people just crying about everything. It's sunny out, it's gloomy out, I'm tired, I can't get nothing done. It's like, if you would devote a little bit of the time towards actually like striving and going out and doing something instead of whining and crying, you'd probably be that much further ahead. You need to be busy. You need to get out there and do something. You're just sitting there, sitting on your thumb and crying about it. I got a thumb in my ass. What am I gonna do? Pull it out and go fucking do something. It's just, I don't know how much easier I can make it for you. You're making your life hard on purpose. It's like you enjoy suffering. So you're just sitting there. If I can't suffer through alcohol, I'm just going to suffer through sheer stupidity and boredom. And just sit here and whine and cry. I just watch motivational videos. Get curious about what successful people do. I'm not saying I'm the most successful person in the world. But compared to what I was, I'm fucking Bill Gates. You know, my life was shit before. And I consider myself a success from where I came from. You know, in someone else's eyes, I mean, I'm probably just a poor piece of crap, you know? But I can't compare myself to other people. All I can compare is the only life that I have is this life. And I feel that I'm a success from where I came. And my goal in life is to move forward every day at a time. And I know the only thing that's giving me this opportunity is my sobriety. So why would I complain about the only thing that has proven to be successful for me? As long as I stick to the one thing that's proven success, I know I'm going to get ahead in life. Good, bad, and ugly, I stay sober, I'm moving forward. So why would I complain about that in itself? And I'm not saying that every day is peachy. I mean, I have bad days, but when I have a bad day, I don't say, oh, my bad day is due to me being sober. That's not even like something that clicks in my mind. It's like, oh, I'm having a shitty day. And I just cope with the shittiness, or I deal with it through meditation, or I deal with it through going to the gym, or I deal with it through a multitude of things. But the first thing that doesn't trigger in my head is, it's because I'm an alcoholic, that's why this day's bad. And that's why I kind of haven't been doing videos lately, because it's like, I don't like talking about drinking all the time. It's not part of my life. Drinking's not even in my life anymore. And I don't know, I'm kind of ranting at this point, but it's just, I get so sick of people whining about the only thing that they're doing right. You're doing one thing right by staying sober, and you're still even kind of fucking that up because you're bitching about it. So just look at the opportunity, not the pain that you're going through by not drinking, which I don't even understand. I get that there's a transition in your life. You're having a transition period. You're doing something different, and that can be painful. But in essence, you're leaving the shitty life that you had. And that should be a good thing. I don't know. I hope that rattles some cages. Until next time, much love and peace out.